Explain what this is that you're holding.
This is a cell pack that is capable of holding 3D cells that come from mice.
And they come from mice. They're cells that we're using to test the impact on the human brain of various types of explosions in the field. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So why don't you walk us through how this would be utilized to collect that kind of information? How are you actually doing that kind of testing?
Okay, well, we start with growing the neurons in a lab environment for a period of time. We take this cell pack out because it's portable, it's enclosed, and we'll put it inside this brain in the field. So we will put this brain then on top of a gel man, torso and head, and we will expose it to a blast. We'll set off an explosive charge. And we take the cell pack out and study it for subcellular changes to cells with and without blast exposure.
What type of blasts are we talking about here?
We're talking about mild traumatic brain injury, so nothing with severe TBI, and which typically just means that you're a far enough distance away from a blast that you don't have all the immediate effects of severe TBI.
So we're not talking about like an IED, we're talking about some of the impact that really, up until now, we haven't known what kind of results these are causing on the soldier. Is that fair to say?
Yes, absolutely. Because the problem with mild TBI is that you don't necessarily know you have it. You don't have immediate symptoms that are overwhelming you. So, yes, we're hoping to help figure that out.
Yeah. So what kind of results have you found so far? This has gone in the field, you've brought it back, you've looked at the cells. Do you have any findings as of yet?
Yes, so far we've done a metabolism assay, and we have seen that there are some changes in the metabolism of cells with and without blast exposure. And we're currently looking for changes in protein. And we do see some initial evidence that indicates that there is changes, that there are changes. And so hopefully that continues to pan out.
Can you tell me what an impact in protein, how does that actually impact a person and how their brain functions?
Protein is very, very important in the brain. They have 3D structures that determine what job that protein does. And without protein, your cells cannot live. There are hundreds of proteins in each cell. And so we're looking for changes to a few of those proteins, but proteins that affect the mitochondria. And without mitochondria, you don't have any ATP or energy for the cell.